Hey guys, welcome back. So I decided that, I've been watching videos for a few years and I myself have been talking about all my favorite lipsticks, all my favorite blushes, but how do I wear them? Like, what blush do I pair with this lipstick? Or like, I'll watch a favorites video and I'll be like, oh, I really do like that color, or oh, I own that color, but I'm not quite sure how to wear it, or I'm not quite sure what to wear it with. Help! So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna make a video and I kind of want to show you guys some of my favorite lipsticks that I've been talking about, lipsticks that I say I wear in the fall. And you're like, well, what do you pair with it? Well, I'm going to pull out the blush that I usually pair with the lipstick that I love to wear in the fall, and vice versa, like some of my favorite blushes that I like to wear, and then I'm going to show you what lipstick I like to pair with it. And so I thought this would be a very helpful video and just kind of an inspirational type video. It is a beautiful day out today. We just got back from church. I'm just feeling like sharing with you some things that I like to wear, like some combinations, to give you guys a little bit of something to jump off of, and then give me your feedback. Let me know if you like this idea, if you would like me to continue to do this like seasonally, like as we head into winter. I know, that sounds terrible. The one good thing about winter is chunky sweaters, boots, scarves, and pretty snow on the mountains. But other than that, after Christmas it can leave, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so, alright, let's just get started. I have it all set up all cute here. Let's start with what I'm wearing today. I am wearing a kind of a combination of things. So, today on my lips, I am wearing a limited edition color. I know I shouldn't be showing this, but it was from this summer, so you may or may not own this, but don't worry or fret if you don't have this exact color, because there are similar shades out there. I should have grabbed one. Let me see if I have something similar. Hi.
Mommy.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be napping.
Mommy.
Yeah? You want to say hi quick?
Hi.
Say hi, I'm supposed to be napping.
I've been napping.
Why aren't you napping?
That mommy makeup.
Yeah, that's mommy's makeup. You are a ham. Love you. Do you like your new shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from Target. Say, it's Cherokee brand from Target if you want to get it for your little boy.
Banana.
Please may I have a snack? Yes, you may. What do you want?
Banana.
What do you want for a snack?
I want that.
You want a snack? Go ask Daddy. Daddy will get you some food.
I'm hungry.
Okay. So the color I was thinking off the top of my head here was the Maybelline Vivids line, and this is the color Raisin Berry. Let me just swatch it next to it. Oh, I guess it's not as dark, but you can always darken it up. Okay, it's not really, it's way brighter, but you can darken up colors like this with a gloss or by filling in your entire lip with a darker lip pencil, which is what I was going to tell you next. So I'm wearing that color, and then I line my lips with this color Plum by MAC. It's a very dark plummy lip liner. But if you filled your whole lip in with this Plum Lip Liner and then put the Maybelline Vivids over it, not only would it darken the lipstick, but it would just kind of automatically ombre it. And then I did throw a little bit of this Revlon, which I'm not even sure if they still sell this or not. This is my first nude lipstick that I ever bought, and it's way too nude for me to wear it on its own, but it's the Colorburst lipstick by Revlon in the shade Soft Nude. It's just in a very, you can see I've been wearing it as like an ombre color. It's just a very skin flesh toned nude color. There we go. And so I put that in the center of my lips to kind of give my lips an ombre look, because I find when I go very dark or very vampy or very, just like a very rich color on my lips, I really like to give it some dimension. Otherwise it can look very flat, which is fine if that's what you like, but I like to have the dimension, so I throw in a darker lip liner and then a lighter color in the center to just ombre it. So anyways, I am wearing all of that today with MAC's Breath of Plum blush. This is an absolutely beautiful matte plummy shade for the fall. Recently in my fall essentials video, I did not talk about this, but a lot of my friends in the collab did talk about this. I will link that below if you are interested. You should head on over and watch that, see what products I did talk about. I've also been talking about my favorite blushes and lipsticks anyways. I'll list all those below. But that's the Plum blush, and so my combination of my lips today is that lip combo with that blush. I like to pair a Plum blush with some sort of plummy or berry toned lipstick. I just think it's very complimentary, it's very seasonally appropriate, and that is the first combination. So that was kind of a long one. I promise the rest of these aren't that complicated. But sometimes I like to complicate things, you know. Sometimes it's fun to just kind of mix around in your makeup and concoct, kind of like chemistry, you know, like let's see what's going to happen. All right, so the next combination I think is a very pretty combination is this blush by MAC called Plum Foolery, and I promise you these are not all MAC blushes. I just so happen to own fall colored blushes by MAC. So this one right here is called Plum Foolery. Now, the difference in this one is that it has a little bit of a sheen, shimmer kind of to it. Let me just swatch it next to the Breath of Plum. It's similar in tone, but adds some sheen or shimmer. Do you see how that kind of has a reflection there? That's Plum Foolery. And so if you're looking for something that is not such a flat matte shade, then I would go for the Plum Foolery. And one of the colors I enjoy to wear with it, just because it's a little bit more of a brighter berry, is this color by Fig. And it is called Vigne, V-I-G-N-E. It's just a very pretty berry. I think this is a great daytime combination. It's just a very, like fairy, I always think of fairy-like when a blush has shimmer. I don't know why, I just think of fairy dust. Probably because I have a 3-year-old daughter and she just fairies and princesses and all that. Oh my. I just think that a very pretty, subtle berry lip with a very shimmery, subtle plum blush is just very complimentary as well. So I like to wear those two things together. Let's get into the next combination here. The next one I have here is a blush from NARS. This is one of my favorite blushes to wear in the fall and winter, and it is called Sin. This is stunning. It's a very plum-esque blush, but it does have a little bit of a slight sheen. I'd say this is a little bit darker of a version of Plum Foolery. Maybe a little bit more deeper in tone. Oh, that is so gorgeous. Okay, so that blush I like to wear with a lot of different berry colored lipsticks. My go-to, I did not grab, hold on. Okay, my go-to lipstick that I like to wear with that blush is Rebel by MAC. This is just absolutely stunning. It's just a really pretty berry, it's a satin formula, so it's like a nicer, more opaque formula. So I like to pair those two together. If you want to ombre out the Rebel, you could take like some sort of like MAC Myth. I don't own that, but another one that I own that I like to use to ombre, it's a Frost by MAC, and it's called Tanorama. And you can see that's what I use it for, because it's like rimmed in, I don't know, the color. But it's like a white frost, and it literally is that. But if you throw that in the middle, let me just put it over here. It just really lightens it. See how that is just like perfect ombre, but then it also adds a little bit of frost. So if you're into that, this is a fun one to play around with. If you're not, I would take something like Myth, or something from like the drugstore, just like a matte cream type, not cream colored lipstick. I can't think. You ever get caught up in your words? Like I can't even explain it to you. Maybe I need some coffee. Okay, so if you're not really on board the berry bandwagon and you like something a little more subdued, something a little more in the your lips but better type category, but still going to give you color but not as bold, I have a couple other options here that I really love these colors. If I'm going for like a nude lip, but not nude in the sense of like a concealer or skin tone, flesh tone nude lip, nude in the sense of like your lip color but enhanced, I grab either one of these. And I like to pair this also with the Sin blush by NARS. Another blush by NARS that I like to pair these with is Oasis. This is what Oasis looks like. Oasis is a slightly lighter version of Sin. And on camera they're looking really similar, but it truly is just a slightly lighter version. It's like a sparkling, champagne-y, not champagne, but like a sparkling berry. So there's Oasis, and then next to it is Sin. So it's just a little bit lighter. And so I will reach for this blush to pair with these lipsticks as well. I kind of do, just if you want a darker cheek that day or a lighter cheek, and it really depends on your skin tone. If you have a much deeper complexion than me, I would go for the NARS Sin. It's just, oh, it's beautiful. Anyways, the two lipsticks. Let's get to it, Chelsea. The first one is called Twig, and this is the satin formula. Oh, this is just like fall in a lipstick. Let me just swatch it here for you. It's just a beautiful mauve with a hint of, I don't know, a hint of mauve, pinky brown. Stunning. And that's called Twig. And the other one is called Craving, and this is an amplified formula, so it's a little bit brighter. Both of these are just beautiful shades. Just everyday, I would say perfect office. Like if you work in an office and you don't want your lips to be too loud, or you don't want your makeup to be too loud, but you really want to stay on trend with the fall colors, or you're wearing a cream sweater. I like to pair these colors with the cream sweater because I find it just pops. I will reach for either Craving or Twig, and then I would put either the Oasis blush on my cheeks, or I would put the Sin. And I just think those two just really pair well with those lipsticks. Are you still with me? Because sometimes I'm not with me. Let me just clean up my hand here again and move on to the next combination. Okay, the next combination I have here is a very unique one. And I like it because they're a lipstick and a blush that have a little bit of something something. They're not sparkly, they're not flat, they're not frosty, they're just, they make you take a second look at your face. And this lipstick is called Christina by NARS. And in the tube it looks kind of brown, but it's actually like this pretty berry shade, but it has gold flecks in it. So it looks like that. Oh, so beautiful. Beautiful on the lips too. And I pair this lipstick with NARS Lovejoy blush. Here is NARS Lovejoy blush. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like this, I think like antique rose myself, or like a burnished rose, but in one light it's like golden, but in the other light it's more rosy. And so that lipstick with this blush is just absolutely beautiful. Great fall pairing. Alright, this next blush it's a spendy one. It is an investment, but it is gorgeous. It is a blush that's going to look good on everybody. It's going to look good with lots of different eyeshadow looks, lots of different lipstick looks. And that's why I think it's worth the investment. I think it is worth paying more for a product that you're going to get a lot of wear and tear out of, versus something you're going to wear once a year because it quite frankly doesn't go with much. Well, this blush is called Earthy No.7, and it is by Burberry. The packaging is so chic. I mean, it has the classic Burberry, of course minus full of fingerprints, but the classic Burberry pattern. It's like magnetized. The actual blush is so creamy and it feels like silk. Ugh, don't want to waste it. Like swatching it, it's so beautiful. It is just your basic, I shouldn't say basic, but it's a very warm toned natural blush. Like if you're going for a very bold lip, I would wear this blush because it's not going to take away from your lip. It's not going to compete with it. So I like to reach for this blush when I'm going to wear this next lipstick, which is just fantabulous. And it is called Diva by MAC. This is a very rich, deep, reddish color, really, truly. It is a matte formula, but I mean, you talk about a classy, chic look, a really matte, like pinup style lip, and a very neutral cheek with a lot of lashes, maybe a little wing liner. Perfect date night pairing. I love these two things together. It makes me feel so beautiful when I have when I pull my shoulders back and I just have a beautiful lip on, a very subtle but yet sculpted cheekbone. There's just something about that. You just feel so feminine, and I love it. All right, so speaking of a classic pin-up lip, my next lipstick here, this is one of my favorite reds in my collection. And it actually surprised me because it's by Mary Kay. I know, nobody talks about Mary Kay, but this lipstick, look at this. I should be wearing this lipstick today with this red and white because it just would really pop. I was also going to mention, when you're putting on a very bold lip, this is how I like to make my makeup stand out. I like to wear the opposite color on my body. Like, think of the color wheel. You have your reds, your orange, your yellows. And then if I'm going to wear a red lip or a very bold berry lip, I like to wear the opposite color on the color wheel because that's what creates the contrast and that's what makes it stand out. So today, I'm wearing like a berry reddish, deep purpley color. And then I like to pair it with the opposite, which would be in the blues, you know, so that's how I make things stand out. Anyways, that's kind of off topic, but not really. Just another little tidbit of information. This color by Mary Kay is called Really Red, and it truly is really red. It's like your orange-based red. Now, not everybody can pull this off, however, this is just such a classy color. If you're not into the reddy oranges, pick a blue-toned orange, or no, a blue-toned red lipstick, like Max Red is one of my favorites. Let's see, what else do I have that would be pretty? Like a reddish pink color would be, like Revlon Cherries in the Snow. That's really pretty. Let me put that next to there. That's a beautiful fall color too. Okay, so I would take one of those reds, and the blush I like to pair with that is Warm Soul by MAC. This is an absolutely beautiful nude blush, but it has a little bit of sheen to it. Yes, I wear this in the summer, but yes, I wear this in the fall and the winter too, because if you want to do a really bold lip, pairing it with a very neutral cheek, it doesn't, like I was just trying to explain, it doesn't compete, you know, and you don't want to have competition on your face. You want to pick a feature to outline and just, you know, have that be your feature for the day. So if you want a bold lip, pair it with a really pretty blush. This is just gorgeous. So you could wear any of these dark lipsticks with either one of these blushes, but that's how I do it. I just like to keep my cheeks neutral and then put the color on my lips. Another way you could do this if you wanted this lipstick. I love this lipstick, and I actually wear this particular lipstick with a nude blush as well. And it is a cream formula from the Revlon Super Lustrous line, and it is called Rum Raisin. This is a beautiful color. It's very unique. It's definitely more in the brown family. Let's see. I'm just put it over here. Oh, look at that. It's so beautiful. It's just, I don't know. It's like this creamy brown but a hint of red. That lipstick with one of those neutral blushes is just chic. It's classy. It's your classic fall, chunky sweater, you know, like minimal eye makeup, but just a really pretty lip and a very subtle sculpted cheek. Maybe a couple curls in your hair, and I just think like, I think about all the books I read. I used to be a huge reader before I had kids, and I would read all those romance novels, and you know, they'd have the descriptions of like on those winter nights, and they'd be wearing cute chunky sweaters with minimal makeup, but they'd have like a very sculpted cheekbones and just really pretty kissable lips. And that's what I think of. I truly am just excited and kind of passionate about this because I like to share my loves with you, you know? If you guys are interested in this, if you found this helpful, if you enjoyed this, please let me know in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know somehow so I can figure out if I should continue to do this for you or not. So anyways, I am off to this barbecue. It is a beautiful day. It may, for all we know, be the last day of summer. It's like 80 degrees out. And so I am going to go have an afternoon of fun, hopefully. And so I hope you guys do too. Enjoy your day, and I can't wait to talk to you again soon. Bye.